Directly you can see it, right? Yes, man. Right on it again. Same way. All praises unto the Most High. Jah! We tell them. We will never, ever stop giving thanks unto the Most High.
Put me in the video. Put me in the video now.
You already in here?
Yeah, alright.
Okay?
I like it.
This side. We have natural drinks. You can patronize me. Look here.
Yeah?
You can patronize me with my drinks.
So let me get something.
All right, my brother. Yes, my people. Yes, my people. May I give you some little time for you? Line up. We are here in the concrete jungle. We are into the concrete jungle where health is wealth, where it's important to take care of the poor and the needy. Today is the Sabbath, yes, we know. And we are here to glorify the Most High God in all aspects. I'll give you all some time to rope in because it's important to hear the things of the Most High. See the drinks? These are my drinks, all natural, my creation. Most High give me the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to bring these to the people. No sugar, no water. That's what I got for them. Okay? I am right here on Church Avenue, between 95th and 96th and Church. That's where I'm at. No. Put it on this side. I want to put it where I got everything in control here. Yes, I. Put it like this. It's better. I got my natural drinks. Yes, I. Respect to all the people them. Oh, see, this is the spalina and sea moss. Spalina and sea moss. And beer. This is good for you. All right?
Make sure we get the meat market name and numbers.
Yeah. Okay? I'm in front of the meat market right here. I want to show you all this meat market. Where this man is a blessing to allow me to stand up in front of his place and to make these videos. See? That's here. J&L meat store. All right? See there? That's where I'm at. This is where I stand to make an honest dollar. I don't beg nobody. I don't trick nobody. And I don't rob nobody. So I got my business in front of that store. While I came in there, I came in here and they purchased some drinks from me. And from the day they purchased the drinks from me, they loved the drinks. They said they obliged me to stay right here and sell my drinks. And as you can see, that's what I'm doing. I am right here selling my drinks. See, so all my drinks I'm selling here. So I'm going to show you piece by piece. Introduce the new drinks. And then we're going to have a little talk because this is my ginger and pineapple and sea moss right here. Ginger and pineapple and sea moss right here. This is my green machine right here. Sea moss with a little kiwi, little mango, pineapple in here. All right? This is spalina and sea moss and beer. Good, natural. This is my dragon berry with CMOS and BlackBerry right here. This is the man drink to service the ladies, the wife at home to please her. Make sure that she's pleased and satisfied with her husband. This is this one here. Rising Thunder. Anybody, any man will buy that drink from me, come back looking for more. Natural. And in here, okay, has all of the natural things that a man needs for his body. Ashwagandha is in there. Ashwagandha is in there. Maca is in there. Honey goat weed is in there. I have 7 different nuts in there. Okay? I got oats and banana in there. I got all the good things in there. I told you about my ginger and pineapple and sea moss. The ginger is good, inflammation. Get it out of the body. Right here. And there are more drinks. This is my papaya. If you have parasites in your guts, you got parasites in your gut, got a big gut, you like all that soda and that Pepsi, this right here. Go Google it up. Check what papaya does. Okay? Papaya and sea moss. Good for these parasites in your guts. I got soursop. The soursop is finished. But the soursop is good for cancer. With sea moss and coconut water. Okay? I bring natural things onto the people. I am not here to trick the people. I bring the things that the people need. Yes, my brother.
You can come right now and get it.
That's what I bring. But as we proceed, I want to talk about the poor.
And then I'm going to put
How many of y'all who acknowledge the poor? How many of y'all guys who has enough to feed the poor and acknowledge the poor? Now, you might say you're not encouraging people who begs. I'm not encouraging him. He's begging. You supposed to give to the poor. The Most High God ordains that you take care of the poor. The Most High God commands you to take care of the poor. But you does not want to take care of the poor because you believe that you're going to lose something. A lot of us has a whole lot, but we does not remind about the poor. We don't care about the poor. Some of us say, hell with the poor. But remember, you was commanded. You was commanded by the Most High God to take care of the poor and the needy. Now, people, it's not all of us that is in a capacity to take care of us. Some of us need help from other people. Some of us need help sincerely. I am not talking about a guy that is capable of working, a guy that could able to do for himself, and because of laziness, he choose not to work. Because of laziness, he choose not to strive or for the sweat of thy brow. No, I'm not speaking about this guy. I'm speaking about the poor and the needy. I'm speaking about the less fortunate. I'm speaking about these old people, people in situations, in conditions that you're supposed to help and you do not help. I am not talking about a young man with 2 hands and 2 feet that could work and choose not to work. I am not talking about a lazy bum that is on the side every day depending for somebody to feed him. I'm not talking about this person. I am talking about the elderly, the one that is crippled, the one that is less fortunate than you. If you gotta watch him and say, Oh, I'm not giving him anything because he may have a side begging. When you was commanded by the mercy of God to take care of the poor and the needy. Why make excuses to take care of the poor and the needy? Why make excuses to take care of those who's less fortunate than you? Listen, no man is an island. If you see someone and they're asking for food, would you give them a stone to eat? If you see someone and they're thirsty, would you not quench their thirst? It is because of your wicked hearts, your corruptible hearts. That's why y'all don't respond to the poor. That's why y'all don't respond to the needy. Y'all believe that you're going to lose some type of, you're going to lose your wealth. Y'all make excuses to take care of the poor and the needy. Y'all believe that y'all could take your riches into paradise. Y'all believe that y'all could take your riches into gender. That is why y'all do not help the less fortunate than yourselves. Y'all make excuses. I would rather somebody ask me and allow my heart to feel their pain. But if you're greedy, if you does not give any, if you believe that giving a poor man $1 will take more out of you, if you believe by feeding the poor, you're going to lose that $1. My Lord says, I am my brother's keeper. I feel what my brother or my sister feels. Some of y'all are like swines. Y'all does not want to give because y'all are corrupt. You see the poor man and you believe if you give him $1, it's going to take out of your life resource. If you give some food, you're going to lose out of that. But I said you was ordained and commanded by God to take care of the poor. But I could see your evil hearts. That's why you do not represent the poor. You see, y'all represent everything else that has nothing to do with the Most High God. Y'all represent Christmas, has nothing to do with God.
Hey, you're right for Christmas.
Y'all represent Easter, that has nothing to do with God. Y'all represent Halloween, that has nothing to do with God. Y'all represent all the things that is against thy Creator, has nothing to do with God. If you was commanded by your boss, say you was working somewhere, your boss says to you, you gotta close my business place at 8 o'clock. Would you not listen to your boss? If your boss said you gotta come in for 5 o'clock in the morning, would you not listen to your boss? But y'all do not listen to the Most High God, for the Most High God gave you a commandment. He said, take care of the poor and the needy. He said, take care of the poor and the needy. Y'all rather take care of the wealthy. A lot of y'all give your money to the wealthy willingly. Y'all does not give your money to the poor the way y'all give it to the wealthy. Some of y'all are just corrupt. Y'all find excuses to eliminate the poor. In other words, there's a lot of rich people that would like to put all the poor people in a gas chamber. There's a lot of rich people that would like to execute the poor. Y'all has no love for the poor. Yeah, though, y'all walk amongst them like y'all are gods in the earth. I am poor, but poor in a different capacity, and I'm also rich. I'm also rich. And even me with my poor selves, when I see the poor man that is less fortunate than me, I gives him what I got. When I see the old man who cannot walk in a wheelchair, I give him what I got. When I see the black woman less fortunate than herself, than me, and she need help, I don't ask her where she get her children from. I give her what I got. A lot of y'all, before y'all help the needy and the poor, y'all wants to know, do you have any family? How did you get in this condition? Condition could happen to anybody. There were people that was working on Wall Street, working on Madison Avenue, working in the hospital, Kings County, working in Bellevue. They had good jobs. They never knew one day that they would lose their jobs. They never know that they would go down to the lowest of low. They never know that they was going to become homeless. They never know that a fire would come and burn their house down, lose everything that they got. There are people who has moved from New York City, go live in Florida, go live in the suburbs, and the storm comes over there, wash them out, lose their husbands, put them in a serious condition, and today they ain't got nothing. And now they want help. Be mindful how do you treat the poor. Be mindful how you treat the needy. A lot of you may have money, but yet still you are more poor in health than the poor man. A lot of you might look rich, but you're not rich. Do you ever ask yourself, the guy that eat out of the garbage can? The guy that eat out of the garbage can? The guy that lives on the street? How do he survive? Let you and I try to live on the street. Let you and I try to eat out of the garbage can and see how quick we get sick. But that man eats out of the garbage can. That man lives on the street. That man walks when it's winter without a proper shoes. His clothing is not like a good coat like my own. It has holes in it. And you see him, he's going about his business every day. And instead you help him, you talks about him. Instead you give him something, you puts him down. You make fun of him. Some of you have even gone as far as beating the poor and the needy. Some of you put them on fire. Some of you wet them. Some of you spits on them. My Lord commanded you to take care of the poor and the needy. My Lord says, if thy brother come upon thee and says, feed me, for thou is hungry, would you give him a stone to eat? A lot of you are feeding your brothers stones. This is what you feed your brother. You say, take this and eat this. Could he eat this? A lot of y'all are wicked in heart. You all will not able to take your riches with you. All the money that you consume, all the wealth that you consume, you shall not able to take it with you. Your hearts are corrupt, corruptible minds, cheaters and liars, deceivers. Y'all open your churches and you're going to see how quick you could become a billionaire. How quick you could own 4 or 5 buildings. My Lord said, be gracious. Be gracious unto the poor and the needy. Be gracious unto those that's less fortunate than you. He says, share love. Do not turn away your brother. If you see one, your heart will trouble you. Your mind will trouble you. When I see a homeless person, how do I know that they are homeless? When I see a person that is less fortunate than me, how do I know that person is really homeless, really poor? My heart humbugs me. My guide, my spiritual guide humbugs me. It tells me that something is wrong here. I doesn't have to guess to see someone poor to know that they're poor. My whole intellect about this individual tells me that this individual needs help. But if you got to study, who shall I help? You're trying to figure why I'm poor. You're trying to figure why he's homeless. That's not helping. All of your whole Caesar under your arms. You're tucking Caesar. You're gravitating to Caesar. You does not want Caesar to go. So you become a swine. What you wouldn't do for the poor, you will do it for the rich. It is easy for you to give the rich man your money and don't question him. It is easy, very easy. The rich man that has more money than you capitalizes on you every day. You don't care. But the guy that's in the corner in a wheelchair, for you to give him $1, you have issues. The poor guy that's in a wheelchair that has not eaten for 2 days, for you to buy him a plate of food is a problem. For you to help him, you need to know what? Where is the love? Where is the love of humanity? I guarantee you, those of you with the churches, with the big congregation, those of you that have over 4,000 people, 2,000 people, those of you that claim that you're a shepherd and you have your flock, why is it the homeless man cannot come in and sit amongst you? Why is it that the homeless man cannot enter the church? Why is it that he's been pushed out? Why is it that the homeless man could not go into the place of worship where you'll say you'll worship the Almighty God? Why is it that the homeless man got to dress up in a 3-piece suit so he could enter a house where you'll say you'll worship God at? Why is it that you gotta dress for God? Do the Most High God watch your garments or he watch your heart? So you're telling me, for the Most High God to have a relationship with me, I gotta dress up in a $5,000 suit. You are telling me, for me to have a relationship with the Creator, I gotta drive a Mercedes Benz. You are telling me, for the Most High God to hear my prayer, I gotta have $1 million diamond ring. I gotta dress to impress, so God could hear my prayers. A lot of you are working trickery. Why is it that your pastor believes that he's a pimp? Why is it that your pastors believe that they're pimps? Your pastor dressed in a three-piece suit with pink and black diamonds upon his finger. He's a pimp. He's pimping you. Been pimping you. But you're looking for Jesus. Have you ever found him yet? Those of you that belong into these congregations and into these different religions, okay? Tell me, where do the pastor goes to give the money that he collect the tithes? What avenue that he goes to give it to Jesus or to God? Do he go to Madison Avenue? Do he goes to Broadway to find Jesus to give him that money? Do he comes to Brooklyn Avenue? Do he walks on King's Highway? Where do your pastor gives the money that he collects? To whom? You see, I believe in tithes. I believe there's a reason why you give tithes. The money that you give your pastor is not for himself. It is for the poor and the needy. The money that your pastor or your preach takes and collects is not for himself. It is for the poor people that is less fortunate than the rest of us. So when a preacher man or pastor is collecting money, it's to help the poor. It's not for himself. Why is it that the pastor drives the latest Benz, the latest Mercedes, the latest Cadillac? He owns 4 and 5 and 6 different buildings. Why is that? You ask your pastor, where do he meet Christ to give him the money that he collects every Sunday? What avenue? Your pastor is a trickster. He's a pimp. He's a deceiver. He's a liar. Some of them have the kerchiefs. And they say that they're healing people in the name of God. And they ask you, if you want to be healed, you got to buy this oil, this holy oil. Liars. Some of them are working science. They hypnotize people in the church. They hypnotize you to give your money every week. Willingly, you're giving, donating $1,000, $2,000. Some of them, they sit and they ask you, how much money do you make per year? And they tells you how much tax that you gotta pay. And they're demanding you to pay that. But you need to ask your pastor, where do he meet your shower or the Most High God to give him that money? Your pastor not supposed to take the money that you give him for himself. During the pandemic, there were people that needed help. They really needed help, and they went to the pastor, and they asked the pastor help, and the pastor told them, you don't have enough faith in God. But he collects money every week. Every time he gives a sermon, he collects money. Now church runs morning, noon, and night, right through the day. Pastors are collecting money. And when they do not get sufficient money, they start condemning the people, telling the people, why is it that you're not putting no money in the offering plate? If the pastor said he wanted a 2023 Benz, he's working very decisively to achieve a 2023 Benz upon tricking you to give donations. All of these pastors need to get a job. These pastors and priests, they need to get a job. They're tricking people. They hypnotize you and they get your money willingly. They're sitting into the congregation telling you, demanding you, you need to put $400. You need to put $1,000. Telling you, they're commanding you. Telling you, if you want the blessings of God, you need to put $1,000. Telling you, if you want good blessings, you need to put this amount. There's a price. I have never seen Christ in a supermarket. I have never seen your shower in a bank. I only see the pastors there, the preacher man there, in the bank, into real estate. That's where I see them. So how long you will allow your pastor to trick you? Your pastor is a pimp, a gang member? Yes.
Pastor Dick.
Your pastor is deceiving. He's a liar, a double-edged tongue liar. He needs to get a job. Your pastor needs to get a job. Find some other way to get money. Stop tricking people and saying that is for God. Because I have never seen God in a supermarket. I have never seen your shower or the Christ nowhere in BJ's buying all these groceries that he's buying. Have you ever seen Christ in a $10,000 suit? Who has seen God in a $50,000 suit? Only your pastor. Have you ever seen the Almighty God with bling, bling, bling? Only your pastor.
Wow, get your pastor out here.
Only your pastor.
Yes, sir.
You find with big diamond rings.
Good night there, boy.
Yes, I hear you.
All right, behave yourself.
Yes, I hear you.
Only your pastor. You find with that. You find your pastor has Bugatti. You cannot even buy a Hyundai. But your pastor has Bugatti. Not one. He got 4. Your pastor got a $10,000 suit for every sermon, whilst you are eating dry bread. But you find yourself in the front row talking about you catching ghosts. Oh, shabba-la-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, shabba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. When we as a people shall wake up, this institution, mind controlling, how long would you allow them to play you like a toy? You know the toy they call Play-Doh, where you use and you mold things up? The pastor is playing Play-Doh. He's using you and shaping you into all what he wants. He's laughing at you. When he gets that money, he says, look at this damn fool. I will catch him next week and the week after that. They said, I know 13 months make a year, but in this society they give you 12. So he's feeding off of you. He said, go, you mule. You are a mule for your person. Your person tell you, go work, catch a heart attack. Bring that money for me. He's willingly pimping you, but you're afraid to give the poor and the needy. You does not want to give the poor and the needy anything at all, but you give it to your pastor. You ever see when your pastor is flying from Chicago to Florida? Do he fly in a local plane? No, he takes a jet. It's a private jet. Do you know when your pastor touched down, they all roll the red carpet down for him? I said to y'all, if you're looking for the Most High God, well, the Most High God dwells in each and every one of us. We only got to look within. Why is it that your pastor is the only one that could find God for you? Why is it that is your pastor only has a relationship with God? If my Lord has created me and gave me life, can I not find God for myself? But you have to be in a congregation where they could trick you. Tell me something. I want to know this. Is it only the people who say that they have a relationship with the Creator? They need people. They always say, come to my church. Come to my church. I will break a scripture down to you all. My Lord says, this day I have begotten thee. Fear not that thou hast not known thy body is a temple of thee. We are the temples of the Most High God. Your body is the temple of God. Your body, this body that the Most High God has formed from thy father into thy mother's womb is the temple of the Most High God. So why is it that people believe that they could go to a building, they could go where the leader is forsaking them and telling them they're going to help them to find God for them? When the pastor needs God himself, he is going into the hellfire. My Lord said, my anger is kindled against them. God do not like these preacher men. That is why when the judgment of Most High God fall upon them, you see them in their churches. They got the women coming in there, their breasts sticking out. They got the women with the short dresses sitting in the front row. The pastor is sitting over here. He's slamming on top of the... In the name of Shabbat, looking under the woman's dress. When he finished, he called her aside and he said to her, I will visit you later on tonight. I am coming to counsel you. You need counseling. So the pastor goes and leaves his wife. He finds himself over this woman's house without a husband, and he says he's counseling her. Sooner or later, you end up having children with her, and these children are bastards. Those who say that they proclaim the name of the Most High, Yah. My Lord said, you shall know them by their works. What is their works? Can't your eyes? Are you all blind? Take a look around you. Visit them. There are so many different congregations. There are so many different congregations. When my Lord told me, in the last days, many shall rise proclaiming my name, but I have not known them. So why there's so much different congregations? They all are proclaiming a title that my Lord does not know them. So you have Anglican, you have Methodist, you have Catholic, you have Pentecostal, you have Jehovah's Witness, you have all of them, and new ones are rising. People in this time cannot find place to live, no sleep, because all of the apartments are turning into churches. The preacher man find out, if he becomes a preacher man, that he doesn't have to pay taxes. So now he's moving to the apartments where people are supposed to live in. He turned the apartment into a church. It's a rat race. It is a rat race for your soul. It is a rat race for your mind, soul, and body. I say God is within everyone. My body is a temple. Your body is a temple. His body is a temple. From the moment you repent from sin, from the moment you repent from abomination, from the moment you check yourself, you see you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Some of us like living in sin, and we make excuses for living in sin. And some of us say that I am saved already, and I'm a Christian. Are you really a Christian? Are you really a Christian? What made you say that you're a Christian? To be a Christian is to walk like your shower in truth. So a lot of us say we are Christians, but yet still we run on Christmas. We are Christians and we're running on Christmas. We are Christians and we're running on Easter. We are Christians and we run on Halloween. We are Christians and we accept all the pagan days. How could you be a Christian and you worship in Christmas? How could you be a Christian and your ways is deceitful? I thought being a Christian is supposed to be like your shower. You're supposed to be upright. You should not associate partners with the Almighty God. But you're associating partners because you take a guy called Santa Fraud and you believe that he comes down your chimney.
Not mine. Santa Claus come down my chimney, I'm a pop him.
So every year you say you're a Christian, you say you believe in God, so you go and you do the things for Santa Claus. And you believe Santa Claus got powers. Then you allow your little sons and daughters to believe that really and truly Santa Claus exists. We need to stop lying to our children. We need to stop lying to our children. When I was a little boy and a tooth came out my mouth, my mother said it was the tooth fairy. And I caught her one day. I caught her putting money under my pillow. But she told me was a tooth fairy that brings money, takes my tooth and put money under my pillow. You see how we could take other traditions that has nothing to do with us? So now we got this big fat white guy dressed up in the suit going around calling everybody a hoe.
Yo!
Come on.
Will you shut the fuck up?
Okay?
I did, but
Going around holding everybody. Now some of these guys are child molesters. Some of these guys, they're predator onto the children. So imagine you take your child to a mall, to one of these places, and you allow your child to go sit and this child molester lap, and then he's intoxicated with alcohol, and you believing that he's doing something good, so your child is sitting on his lap while he's, violating your young son. Yes, my friend. We got to be mindful. Now, everybody say December the 25th is the birth of your shower. No one cannot prove this to me. No pastor, no priest cannot prove to me that your shower born December the 25th. Y'all got a Bible that y'all say y'all live by, but not one of you who got PhDs and bachelor degree cannot prove to me that your shower born December the 25th. Then y'all even has go as far and say rabbit lay eggs. Now people, how dumb could you be? Have you ever seen a rabbit lay egg? Why we will not wake up from these ideologies, from these demonic ways? Why year after year after year after year after year we accept these ways that has nothing to do with us? Imagine, you will not even hear nobody talk about Kwanzaa. People are not saying nothing about Kwanzaa, but they will talk about Christmas. Now, if you really want to do something that has to do with your inheritance or your forefathers, then jump on Kwanzaa. Why every year we have the Jewish people, they got 7 candlesticks, okay? And they start lighting one for each day. Kwanzaa is a 7 candlestick stuff. But even of that, I don't follow none of these ways. Some people go to the grave, say they are worshiping their dead grandfather. If my grandfather was alive and he died, he's dead. Why is it I'm going to his grave to talk to him? Could he hear me? What could he do for me in the grave? He did help himself. But here I am going to a grave, praying to my great-grandfather. Oh, grandpa, you bloody fool! You that's in the land of the living, why would you allow people to turn you into a rectum? If dead people had ability, then they would get out of the grave. They would not stay there.
Brand
Why not tell them?
105.1 feature music.
So my Lord, by the works you shall know them. I am speaking about the Most High, and I guess it's a problem. I shall not stop, because it is what it is. The truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. A lot of us have been controlled and ruled by demons and pagans. So we got to do what the demons say to do. A lot of us does not want to hear about the Most High God because God doesn't dwell within them. So when I come out and I start talking, they would like to shut me up. They would like to shut me up because within their hearts there are no God. Within their hearts God doesn't exist. So they will do anything that they want. Yes, my boy. Hey, people, let me see how much time I have. Almost an hour. Yes. The man thing. Richard, that one.
The purple
Papaya. That's the papaya. You want the antioxidant? Energy. Listen. So, as we come forth, we are into the heart, into the belly of the beast. We don't need to serve the beast. My Lord says, for I giveth all things unto you. Listen. My Lord giveth all things unto me. They shall not hold me down. That's why I told a lot of Christians, wait when the number shall be given into the city. Wait when you need to eat. And you need to show your mark to eat. All those who say they're Christians, all those who are saying, Lord, 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 let me see them in that day when they're being persecuted. Let me see them in that day when the neck is upon a black to chop off. I always say the race is not only for the swift, but for those that could endure. And if you're living in the heart of Babylon, Babylon the Great, this is the little horn that Revelation speaks about, that becomes mighty. This is the little horn that contaminates the people. This is the little horn that the harlot has rise upon the waters of waters. The great whore. What they do here, they teach your sons how to be girls and your girl child to be boys. That's what they teach here. What do they feed you? Poison. They don't feed you healthy food. They don't feed you the food that your body needs. They feed you dead carcass. So people, it has come to this point here. I say give all praises unto the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Don't matter what you're going through. Don't matter how you're being oppressed. Don't matter who is willing to judge you. For your Lord will bless you and guide you. And even though you come to the point where you may lose your life, still know that your God is the life giver of all life. He gives you life. He's the one who creates life. So don't be afraid to glorify your King. Do not be afraid to glorify the Master. Do not be afraid, no matter where you at, to glorify your King. All praises to the all praises. Sila, I'm out. Thank y'all guys on the live. I appreciate all those who's on the live. This thing here, we got to take care of the poor and the needy. Do not say you don't respond to the poor. Do not say you don't respond to the needy. You got to take care of the poor. You got to take care of the needy. All right? Okay? Do not say, well, I don't give money to the poor. Do not say that. Do not say you do not give money to the poor. Take care of the poor. Take care of the poor.
Respect camera. Yeah, man. Bless us.
See you later, all right?
So remember, we are there on a job. Our job is to take care of the poor and the needy. Our job is to take care of those that is less fortunate than us. Do not watch that. Why should I give this bum money? Why should I give this homeless man money? I'm not encouraging nobody to beg. You're not encouraging nobody to beg. You're doing what you was commanded to do. You're doing what the Most High God tells you to do. He tells you to take care of the poor and the needy. And that's what you're doing. So do not take it upon yourself to say, well, I'm not going to feed the poor. Well, I'm not going to give the homeless man money. Well, I'm not going to do. You do what you was commanded to do. You do it because God commanded you to take care of your brothers and sisters. Woe be to Allah. I'm out. Peace and love to the world.